Namo Tassa Bhagavato Arahato Samma Sambuddhassa. Namo Tassa Bhagavato Arahato Samma Sambuddhassa. Namo Tassa Bhagavato Arahato Samma Sambuddhassa. Okay, Bhavana Bahada Ba'aso. So in the morning, so I have explained, so the why this Bhujanga is only 7. No more than, no less than. Okay, now we will continue to page number 18, commentary. So Vuveka Nesitandi. Tatenga Vuveka Nesitan. So I wanted to read. Taten Vuveka Nesitandi. Okay. Ayamato, ayato. This meaning should be known. Viridabo, passive voice. Viridabo is should be known. This meaning should be known. So Vuveka Nesitandi. So the Vuveka Nesitandi. The word Vuveka Nesitandi means. So he or she, the yogi, so now you see like a bhaviti, bhaviti, he develops. So subject, he develops. The bhaviti is the third person singular. So we will put the subject, he develops. What does he develop? Sati Sambhujanga. So what kind of, how does he develop Sri Sambhujanga? This Sri Sambhujanga, which depends on the Tenga Vuveka. So which depends on Samucheda Vuveka. Which depends on Nisrana Vuveka. So in the original text, now you can look at the original text. So read the original text. Okay. So you compare with the commentary. In the original text, Vuveka Nesidam, Sati Samujagam Bhaviti. The Vuveka Nesidam, Viraga Nesidam, the same meaning. Nirodha Nesidam, Nesrana. So Vuveka Nesidam, Vuveka Viraga Nirodha, Osaka Priname. So if you see the original text, you see only the Vuveka Nesidam. But what kind of Vuveka? It is not said. Here in the commentary, the Vuveka Nesidam also explained by the commentator, Dringa Vuveka Nesidam. Not only that, Samucheda Vuveka Nesidam, Nesrana Vuveka Nesidam, the Sri Samujanga. Okay, similarly, we can translate the Dhenga Viraga Nesidam, Samucheda Viraga Nesidam, Nesrana Viraga Nesidam, Dhenga Nirodha, Samucheda Nirodha, Nesrana Nirodha. You can understand the meaning like this. When we compare with the original text, in the original text, just only Vuveka Nesidam. In the commentary, the Vuveka Nesidam also explained by the 3 Vuvekas. How many Vuvekas? 3 Vuveka. Drenga Vuveka, Samucheda Vuveka, Nesrana Vuveka. So Vuveka and Bahana, the same meaning. If you understand the Drenga Bahana, Drenga Vuveka also you can understand. So in the original text, Vuveka Nesidam, Sri Samujagam, here is Vuveka also explained by the 3 types. The Dhenga Vuveka Nesidam, Samucheda Vuveka Nesidam, Nesrana Vuveka Nesidam. Tatahi Ayam Bhujenga Bhavana Nuyudo Yogi Vipassana Khani Kichado, the Dhenga Vuveka Nesidam. Ija Sayadaw, Nesrana Vuveka Nesidam. Okay? Tata Dam Wajana Hisacha. It is true. The yogi who develops Bhujenga is the 7. He develops in the moment of the Vipassana. He develops in the moment of the Vipassana, depends on the Dhenga Vuveka by means of function. Ijasaya to Nesrana Vuveka Nesidam, he depends on Nesrana Vuveka. Okay, carry on. Mega Kali Bana. Okay, so Sri Samujagam Bhaviti, what is subject of the Bhaviti? Yogi. Bhujenga Manuyudo, Yogi, the yogi who develops Bhujenga. Who are associated with the Bhujenga, develops. What is the subject of the object of the Bhaviti? Sati Sambhojangam Bhaviti. Bhujenga Manuyudo Yogi Sati Sambhojangam Bhaviti. This Sati Sambhojanga also divided into Vipassana Khana, Megakala. Vipassana Khani at the time of the Vipassana. Here there is one more thing we should know. What kind of Vipassana Jnana? It is meant here. According to the Vipassana Shuni Jan, written by the Mahasi Sayadaw, this Vipassana Khana refers to the starting from the Bhenga Jnana. Starting from the Bhenga Jnana. So Uriyavya Jnana, Bhenga Jnana. So Mazisaro also explains about this Viveka Nisita. He mentioned the Sachi Drenga Viveka, but at the time of the Vipassana Jnana, like Udavaya Jnana, there may be the yogi might attain the Drenga Viveka, but according to the Sayadaw, Mahasi Sayadaw, this Drenga Viveka can be attained starting from Bhega Jnana. So Bhujenga Bhavana Niyoto Yogi Sri Sambhu Jengam Bhavedi Vipassana Khane Geja Dot Drenga Viveka Nisit Geja Dot Drenga Viveka Nisit. Okay, carry on. Geja Dot Ija Sayadaw Nisrana Viveka Nisita. Okay. Okay, carry on the sentence. Okay. So Viveka is the Drenga Viveka, the Samucheda Viveka, Nisrana Viveka. So the Drenga Viveka, the yogi attains at the moment of the Vipassana. The Drenga Viveka, Viraga, Nirodha, the same meaning. Okay. This is Viveka also. So if someone contemplates, observe the nature of the Nama and Rupa, their characteristics he understands. So whatever objects comes to the mind, he understands their three characteristics. So especially such a knowledge is very strong at the moment of the Bhega Jnana. So for him, the objects he contemplates, he understands as a anicca dukkha anatta. No kilesa cannot rise. No kilesa rise. And with regard to those objects that he contemplates or he observes as anicca dukkha anatta. So this point is very important. Especially for the Puthujjana, for ordinary people, kilesa arises because of Aramanika Jita Jitasika takes those Aramanas. Because of Aramanas. So Aramanas also one of the important things which make the kilesa to rise. If you understand, if you truly see the nature of certain objects, like for example, the flower or maybe some beautiful thing, maybe certain objects. For this object, if you really or truly see their true nature, anicca, dukkha, anatta, and so on. At that time, whenever you experience that object again later, for that object, no kilesa arise. So this is which is called the Drenga Viveka. The Vipassana Khane Keja Do the Drenga Viveka Nisita. Keja Do means by function. So what is the function of the Vipassana Jnana? it eradicates or removes the kilesas. So by means of function, the bhujanga now yogi or someone is developing. That bhujanga, which means that bhujanga depends on the Tathanga Viveka. Actually, it means as soon as such a bhujanga associate with the Bhinganyana, Sati Sambhujanga, Dhammavustya Sambhujanga, whatever. Because of those bhujangas, kilesa has no chance to rise. The kilesa is ceased to continue, which is called Tathanga Viveka. Because of bhujangas, the kilesa cannot rise, which is called Tathanga Viveka Nisita. It depends on the Tathanga Viveka by means of function. So as I told you in the morning, so Vipassana Mega only can rise in the people, in the person who wants to have Nibbana, who has a desire to get the Nibbana. To the ones who has no desire for the Nibbana, Vipassana Megha cannot rise. So, for the yogi who are at the moment developing inside meditation or who is developing such a jnanas, by nature, he has already had the desire to attain the Nibbana, which is called Icca Sayadaw. By desire, by means of the desire, he wants to attain the Nibbana. He cannot take Nibbana as its object. Only he has the wish, the will to attain the Nibbana. So by means of wish or will or desire, it means he also depends on the bhujanga also depends on the Tathanga Viveka. So Tathanga Viveka depends on the Tathanga Viveka has two things, 2 points at the time of the Vipassana Jnana. So this is Tathanga Viveka and Nesarana Viveka. There are 2 Vivekas at the time of the Vipassana Jnana. So these 2 Vivekas are depended on by the Sri Sambhujanga. When the yogi depends on the Tathanga Viveka, it is by means of the function. When the yogi depends on the Nesarana Viveka, it is not according to the Aramana, but according to the Icca Sayadaw, because all of the yogis who realizes such a Vipassana Jnana, they already have such a desire to attain the Nibbana. This desire, having such a desire is called, depending on the Nesarana Viveka at the moment of the Vipassana. Icca Sayadaw, Nesarana Viveka, Nesita. So when the yogi contemplates the nature of those things, Nama and Rupa Dhamma, every object, so what he contemplates as Anicca, Dukkha, Anatta, especially he sees only the disappearance of those Nama Rupa Dhamma, because he attains at the moment Bhinganyana. So Anusaya, there are 2 types of the Anusayas. Aramana Anusaya, Santana Anusaya. So Anusaya are also latent in the objects, latent on the Aramana. But according to nature, naturally, those anusayas are latent in ourselves from the countless life of the sansaras. This anusaya is latent, dormant, even in the rupa dhammas. So because of this, there is a question. So anusaya can be latent or dormant in the asanya sattas. Yes. Even in the asanya satta brahmas also there is anusaya. But actually anusaya means it is a potentiality or latent nature. You cannot see anusaya now. Anusaya is free from the Upada Titi Benga. So when we grow the tree, and when we have the seed, the seed. So you cannot see the tree in the seed. For example, mango seed. You pick up the mango seed. Can you see the tree in the mango seed? No. Actually, this mango seed has potentiality to grow the tree when it gets suitable occasions. The kilesa also, actually this anusaya kilesa we cannot see in ourselves now for the time being. But this kilesa will rise when it gets suitable conditions. Like I heard the one story, but I don't know from which books that story was told. Maybe some of you also might have heard about this story. So one time there is one painter, a very famous painter. So he wanted to draw the picture which depicts the best person and the worst person in the world. The best one, the noblest one, the worst one. Then he trying to find out who is the best one. He starts with the best one. So one day he found a young man. He is coming to the village for alms. When he look at him, so it is amazing to see him. His indriya, he is so stable. The way he looks at is also like consistent with the indriya samvara sila. He never look up. It's like seeing the monk who is with the 60 years with us. So when he saw that monk, he thought, oh, this is the noblest one in the world. Then he asked him, okay, I want you to take a picture with, and I want to draw the picture of you. So he asked him, okay, now you can draw the picture of me. So he drew the picture. Then, now he continues to seek the worst one in the world. He didn't find easily. After 20 years later, he found the worst one. That person is so cruel, so violent. He even killed his mother and father. He stole, he did very bad things. Finally, he got a chance to see him. So he was at the moment in the prison. Then he met him. He drew the picture of that, very bad one, the worst one. When he almost nearly finished, that person asked him, did you remember me? Do you remember me? Then the famous painter didn't say, I don't remember you. Where did I meet you? And he explained, the best one, the noblest one, the young man it was me, when you draw my picture. Then I disrobed. So after that, the man disrobed and he became a layman. He was married. Within 20 years, he did many bad things. So actually what I want to talk about is the kilesa is latent in ourselves. Now for the time being, we may be very good. Maybe because of the other conditions, occasions, we might be very bad. So the evil, the noblest symbol, the evil and the noble, the two are inside ourselves, which is made by the Anusaya Kilesa. This Anusaya Kilesa is very dangerous. As long as such Anusaya Kilesa in ourselves, in the samsara, sometimes we will do the good things. Because of good things, we will be born in the celestial abode and so on. In some life, even in a single life, we might do very bad things. We may, at that time, we will be reborn in the hell or woeful state. This Anusaya Kilesa, we cannot see it because it is free from the Upada Titi Benga. It is not Upada, it is not Titi, it is not Benga. Because of this Anusaya Kilesa free from the time. It is not present, it is not future, it is not past. When it gets suitable occasions, this Kilesa will rise. The life of the Buddha is not sure. The life of Buddha will be changed. Because of this, we have the Vinipada. And many times we were born in the woeful states. This Anusaya Kilesa too, in the objects also there is Anusaya Kilesa, it is said, Anusaya Kilesa is latent in the objects also. But when you see that object, what I mean is aramana, object may be confused with another word. In the aramana, the Anusaya Kilesa is said to be latent. But according to the Vipassana Jnana, if one sees the truth of those aramana, then no Kilesa will rise for that object only, not for other objects, not for other aramanas. But only Mega can eradicate completely those Kilesa for any situation, for any conditions. The Anusaya Kilesa which continues, which follows us in ourselves, the Kilesa is called Santana Anusaya. Okay, for the Vipassana, for the yogi who develops such a Vipassana Jnana, Benga Jnana, whatever he sees, whatever objects he contemplates, for those objects, Kilesa cannot rise. Why he was developing, why he was increasing his Benga Jnana, his Vipassana Jnana, at the moment, Kilesa temporarily doesn't come out. It is called Dringa Viveka. This Dringa Viveka, this Sati Sambojjhanga depends on the Dringa Viveka by means of the function, not by means of aramana. So this Sri Sambojjhanga depends on the Nibbana by means of Ichasaya, by means of desire. Okay, now look at Mega Kalipana Keja do Samucheda Viveka Nesita, Aramana do Nesrana Viveka Nesita, Sri Sambojjhanga Bhaviti. So what does Sri Sambojjhanga do at the moment of the Mega? So Mega Kala means when someone attains Sorapati Mega Jnana, Sakaragami Mega Jnana, Anagami Mega Jnana, Arhata Mega Jnana. So Sorapati Mega Jnana, how many Kilesa Sorapati Mega Jnana can eradicate? Two. Only two? Actually, 2 is completely rooted out. The other 8 kilesas are also eradicated, but the other kilesas which leads to the woeful state, those kilesas are eradicated. So this is a samucheda viveka. So when the Sotapaddi Magga arises, it eradicates completely Sakaya Deti in Vijikecha, which means samucheda viveka. Because when the Magga arises, Sri Sambhujenga, Dhamma Vijaya Sambhujenga, Uriya, Bidi, Basri, Samari, Ubeka, all of Bhujangas are come together, associated with Magga Jnana. So, which means Sri Sambhujenga, what kind of Sri Sambhujenga? Lokuttara Sri Sambhujenga. So Sri Sambhujenga no associate, not the Sri Sambhujenga which is associated with the Vipassana Jnana. I'm going to the second sentence. The Sri Sambhujenga which is associated Magga Jnana. That Sri Sambhujenga which is associated with Magga Jnana depends on the samucheda viveka by means of the function. So it depends on Nisarana viveka by means of aramana. So this Magga Jnana directly can take Nibbana as its object. Okay? Only the Magga Phala Jnana can see Nibbana, but except the good Venerable. The good Venerable we cannot see. We cannot say, even though good Venerable sees Nibbana, but it cannot be said good Venerable sees the Nibbana. Good Venerable cannot be said dasana. So why? Even though good Venerable sees the Nibbana, but it cannot eradicate kilesas. Like for example, if you go to the city, when you have chance to see the king. But if you cannot do anything, it doesn't mean that you see the king. So similarly, even though this good Venerable Jnana takes the Nibbana as its object, but this good Venerable Jnana is not called dasana. Why? This good Venerable Jnana could not eradicate kilesas. Sotapaddi Magga Jnana sees Nibbana, takes Nibbana as its object. Then it eradicates Sakaya Deti and Vijikecha. So Sotapaddi Magga Jnana is called, Sotapaddi Magga Jnana is only called dasana. So in the Sabbasava Sutta, the first one is dasana bisamaya. Dasana bhadaba asawa. So here, when Sotapaddi Magga Jnana arises, together with this Sotapaddi Magga Jnana, so Noble Eightfold Path is also included. So you can say, Viveka Nesiddhan Samadhite Bhaveti, Viraga Nesiddhan Samadhite Bhaveti, Nirodha Nesiddhan Samadhite Bhaveti, Vasaka Priname Samadhite Bhaveti, similar expression. So here the Buddha concentrates on, emphasizes the Bhujangas. Because of this, in the suttas, Viraga Nesiddhan, Viveka Nesiddhan, Viraga Nesiddhan, Nirodha Nesiddhan, Vasaka Priname, Sati Sambhujangam Bhaveti. Okay, there are two types of the Dhenga, two types of the, times. Vipassana movement and Magga movement. In the Vipassana movement also, Sri Sambhujanga or Magga eradicates the kilesa. But in the Vipassana movement, it is temporarily. Kilesas are eradicated. So this kilesas eradication is called Dhenga Viveka, or maybe Dhenga Nirodha, Dhenga Viraga. This Dhringa Viveka or Dhringa Viraga, Dhringa Nirodha is connected to the Vipassana Jnana. The yogi Sri Sambhujenga at the moment of the Vipassana Jnana depends on the Dhringa Viveka by means of the function. Depends on the Nesarana Viveka by means of Ijjhasaya. In the morning I explained what is Ijjhasaya. So at the time of the Mega, Sri Sambhujenga, this Sri Sambhujenga is a Lokuttara Bhujenga. At the moment of the Vipassana, Bhujenga is Lokiya Bhujenga. So Lokuttara Bhujenga depends on the Samucceda Viveka at the time of the Mega. This Lokuttara Bhujenga takes the Nibbana as its object by means of Aramana. So when that Lokuttara Bhujenga takes the Nibbana as its object, it is called Nesarana Viveka Nesita. When this Lokuttara Bhujenga eradicates, removes all of the kilesas, at that time we call the Samucceda Viveka Nesita. Okay, here in the beginning of the commentary to that Pali, okay, I wanted to see. So look at the page number 70. In the paragraph number 27, I wanted to see, so in the paragraph number 27, Prisanka Yoniso, Sri Sambhujenga Bhaviti Bhavanaya Adinawa. Bhavanaya cha Anisansa Upajena Patena Pejokaitova. The benefit of the Bhavana we have to contemplate on what is the Prisanka Yoni, so Sri Sambhujenga Bhaviti. Isa Neo Sabata. Itaja Kinjabi Ime Upri Megatea Samaya Sambuddha. Lokuttara Bhujenga Ewa Adepita. Even though in those three higher megas, only the Lokuttara Bhujenga is needed, but Tatabe. Arigamiganam Bhujenge su asa mohata. Logiya Lokuttara Mesagena Nesanayena Ata Wunanam Karisami. I will do the explanation of the meaning. Logiya Lokuttara Mesagena Nayena. According to the method which is mixed Logiya and Lokuttara. So Logiya and Lokuttara, here Logiya means Logiya Vipassana Jnana. Lokuttara means Lokuttara Megas. According to by the method which is mixed Logiya, Lokuttaras. Bhujengesu asa mohata. To remove delusion in the Bhujengas for the beginners. Arigamika means beginner. For the beginners, not to misunderstand the meaning of the Bhujenga. I will do the explanation of the meanings according to the method which is mixed Logiya and Lokuttara. So Ida Bana Logiya Nayam Bahaya Lokuttara Nayo Ewa Kahidabo. Here, what the Buddha wanted to say in the Bhavana Bahadaba Asawa. Okay, this point also very important. In the Bhavana Bahadaba Asava, but what is Bhavana? 3 higher megas. So because of this, here, Uvega Nesidam Bujangam, Sri Sambujangam Bawedi, Viraga Nesidam Sri Sambujangam Bawedi, Niroda Nesidam Sri Sambujangam Bawedi, Vausaka Prinam and Sri Sambujangam Bawedi. When the Buddha expounds like this, that Sri Sambujanga is Lokuttara, must be Lokuttara Sri Sambujanga. Why? Because it is the context in which the Buddha expounds only about 3 higher megas. Idyabana, because of this, Idyabana here, Logiya Niyam Pahaya, abandon the method, Logiya Mega, Lokuttara Niyo Ewa Gahita, but only the Lokuttara method should be taken. But he will do explanation. So mixing with the Logiya and Lokuttara, Vipassana, Kana and the Megakala. But for the readers, when you take correct meaning of the Sri Sambujanga in this context, this Sri Sambujanga should be only Lokuttara, because this is a context where the Buddha expounds about 3 higher megas. Okay, now I want to read that paragraph also. Prisankayoni so. Okay, now it is a break.